So in today's session, we will be understanding how to solve sums based on cost of equity for firms which are having a dividend price approach. Okay, so in this approach, we have to make a common assumption that a company pays dividend at a constant rate up to perpetuity. Okay, and by this word perpetuity, what I mean is that a company will pay a constant rate of dividend up to infinite period of time. Okay, fine. So I ask you a simple question over here now. Why do firms pay dividends? Yes, they pay dividends to attract the investors, right? Yes. So a word of caution over here. Dividends can be paid only by profit making firms and not by the loss making firms. If a loss making firm is paying dividends, then you have to think like ACB Pradyuman. कुछ तो गड़बड़ है दया. Fine. Okay. So moving ahead. Let's solve a simple question over here. The question says that a company offers equity shares of rupees 10 each for a public subscription at a premium of 5%. Okay. So interpreting this first line again, the face value of equity share is 10 rupees. Fine. And what they are saying is that it is being issued at a premium of 5%. So can I say 10 plus 5%? Yes. Okay. So moving ahead now. The company pays 2% of the issue price as underwriting commission. Okay. So this is the cost to the company, a flotation cost. Okay. And what is flotation cost? Cost of issuing a new equity share is called as the flotation cost. Underwriting commission is also a part of the flotation cost. Fine. Okay. Moving ahead. The rate of dividend expected by the equity shareholders is 30%. Fine. Okay. So you are required to compute the cost of equity. Fine. Okay. So will your cost of capital be different if it is calculated on the basis of present market value of equity share which is only rupees 13? Now this seems to be a very big question and it is having two parts. What we will do is, for our sake of simplicity, we will divide this question into two parts and we will just focus on this first part up to 30% over here. Fine? Okay. Now let's solve ahead. So what is the formula for calculating cost of equity? Dividend per share upon market price per share plus the growth rate of dividend. This is the formula that we use to apply for calculating cost of equity which are paying dividends at a constant growth rate. Okay, but in this method there is no line mentioned over in this question where the dividend is growing at a X percentage, at a 10% or at a 20% every year. Fine. So instead of applying the formula of DPS upon MPS plus R, we will just write DPS upon MPS, means dividend per share upon market price per share, which can also be written as D upon P. Fine. So that's the formula of cost of equity, D upon P, where the value of D given in the question is 3. And how did we get that? Yes, the rate of dividend is 30%. 30% of what? Of the face value, which is nothing but 10. So 30% of 10 is nothing but 3. So the value of dividend is 3. Now we have to find the value of P over here now, which is nothing but the market price per share. And how to find that? Simply face value plus premium minus flotation cost. Okay. So 10 is the face value plus 5% which is the premium. So 0.5 over here and 10.5 into 2%, because this was the underwriting commission that is given in the question over here. So we will minus that 10.5 by 2%. So we get the answer as 0.21, and solving this we get the answer as rupees 10.29. So the market price per share is 10.29. Fine. Now we got the values of D, we got the value of P. We have dividend per share, we have market price per share, simply substitute and bring the final answer. So we get the final answer as 0.29, which if converted into percentage terms we get 29%. So the cost of equity is nothing but 29%. Fine. So that was the first part of our question up to here. Now what we will do is we will focus on the second part of the question. Will your cost of capital be different if it is calculated on the basis of present market value of equity share, which is only rupees 13? Now focus over this last line again. The market value, that is market price per share, which is given to us as 13 over here, will be the substitution part in our formula. Okay, what is our formula? Our formula is nothing but dp upon mp. Okay, dps upon mps, which is dividend per share upon market price per share, and the dividend is obviously 3%, 30%, which comes out to be 3. We already found over here. Okay, and the market price per share, which is given in the last part of the question, is 13. So in place of p we will substitute this 13 over here and get the final answer as 23.07%. Fine. Okay, so how did we solve the sum? We simply broke a big question into two parts. We solve the first part, we write the second part, and solve the second part. Okay, so that's how we are going to solve sums in our exams. Fine. Okay, so that's all as of now. If you like the video, please like, comment and subscribe. Fine. Thank you so much.